Sud 98.9, Centre 97.3, Est-Ouest 91.7. RM1, la radio nationale.
RM1, it's 9 o'clock. The news in English with Eris Stewart. Good morning, Eris.
Good morning, Sophie.
The headlines.
Mauritius set to introduce a multidimensional poverty index. Mauritius announces AI Special Economic Zone as summit nears closing. Prison officer testifies in John Mick Martingale death inquiry. Dodo exhibition opens at Rajiv Gandhi Science Center. In world news, Los Angeles County files lawsuit against Roblox. And in sports news, Mauritius Cycling Federation unveils 2026 calendar. Mauritius is entering a new phase in the fight against poverty with the upcoming creation of a multidimensional poverty index. This new tool will no longer rely solely on income levels, but will also take into account several daily realities, such as access to healthcare, education levels, housing conditions, and other essential aspects of living standards. The objective is to better identify the most vulnerable individuals as well as the most affected regions in order to more effectively target social policies and government interventions. The technical development phase begins this month following a working session held on Wednesday, bringing together the Minister of Social Security, Ashok Subron, his junior minister, Kugan Parapen, experts, and Statistics Mauritius. While the government fine-tunes its tools to better combat poverty on the social front, Mauritius is also moving forward in an innovation and economic development. As Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi opened a meeting bringing together heads of state and technology giants, Mauritian Prime Minister Navin Ramgoolam unveiled a strategic project for the country. Mauritius will establish a special economic zone dedicated to artificial intelligence with the ambition of becoming a regional hub in this forward-looking field. For his part, Narendra Modi emphasized that AI represents a major transformative force that must be developed with vision and responsibility. Take a listen to this extract.
As the era of AI unfolds, we are reminded that small economies need rapid upskilling in order to stay competitive. And in this context, we publish in Mauritius the Mauritius Digital Transformation Blueprint 2025 to 2029 as a bridge to the future, which is strategic. It is a strategic roadmap outlining our government's commitment to modernizing public services and empowering our people through technology, despite our limited resources. We also, I'm glad to announce, establishing a specialized economic zone dedicated to digital technology and AI, designed to serve as a platform, not only for Mauritius, but for the wider region and especially to Africa. As AI reshapes global power structure, we cannot and should not act in silos.
Also present at the summit, ICT Minister Avinash Ramtahal defended Mauritius' vision of human-centered artificial intelligence with the ambition of making the country a regional leader. Meanwhile, French President Emmanuel Macron stated that Europe remains a safe space for AI innovation, contrary to what the United States claims. In other news, a look back at this judicial case that continues to raise many questions. The hearing of prison officer Kritish Gura concluded yesterday at the Rose Hill Court as part of the judicial inquiry into the death of John Mick Martingale, an inmate found lifeless in his cell in Bobassin prison on the night of September 7, 2024. The witness maintained that there had been no altercation or violence during the cell search that night. He was then questioned in detail about his schedule on the day of the incident, as well as the events following the discovery of the victim's body. Kritish Gura was also confronted with extracts from his statements given to Barclay Police, as well as those of 3 inmates in neighboring cells. The inmates had notably claimed to have heard altercations between the detainee and prison officers. The judicial inquiry will continue on March 11 with the hearing of another officer from Bobassin prison. And before closing the segment devoted to local news, since yesterday, the Rajiv Gandhi Science Center has been hosting an exhibition dedicated to the dodo. the symbol of Mauritius. With the participation of Russian visitors, it features explanatory panels, reconstructions, and interactive presentations to better understand the history and extinction of this emblematic bird. Ashil Chamru, chairperson of the Rajiv Gandhi Science Centre Trust Fund, stated that the exhibition will run until February 24 from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and is open to schools, families, and the general public. And it's 9:05. You're listening to RM1, where we move to international news. Los Angeles County has filed a lawsuit on Thursday against Roblox, an American online gaming platform, accused of allowing sexual predators to thrive within its chat spaces. The civil complaint alleges that Roblox failed to implement sufficient moderation measures and age verification systems, thereby exposing minors to sexual content or enabling pedophiles to make contact with them. And finally, in sports, the Mauritius Cycling Federation has unveiled its calendar for 2026. Cyclists will be well catered for, with several competitions scheduled both national and international. Mountain biking will take center stage, with the league kicking off on March 7 and running throughout the year. Among the major highlights is the Tour de Maurice, scheduled from June 2 to 5, with around 100 participants expected on local roads. That's all from me this morning. Thanks so much for listening.